In light of developments in the outbreak of the COVID-19 across the country, it is the belief of Ganesh Singh, executive member of the Ghana Society for the Blind, that targeted systems to persons living with disabilities should be implemented at the level of the Ministry of Public Health.
Many times, persons with disabilities, their needs are not necessarily catered for in situations or crisis situations. So we would like for any planning at the Ministry of Public Health level to include the needs of persons with disabilities, because they're very vulnerable. Many of them also have underlying conditions that led to their disabilities and remain with them, and that makes them at a high risk, put them at a high risk in contracting the virus.
Singh pointed out that due to financial constraints endured by non-governmental organizations who lend support to persons living with disabilities, the initial plan of providing hampers and sanitization products to them is yet to materialize. He outlined some of the challenges being faced by this vulnerable group during the current state of affairs.
Additionally, a lot of persons with disabilities, they are facing serious challenges with getting their food items, getting finances and so forth, because many of them are unemployed, some are dependent on charity and so on for their survival, and because of everything almost grinding to a halt, they cannot able to get things through the normal channels. So we are still working, trying our best to see if we can still provide as many persons as possible with hampers, with sanitizing items and also some food items.
Singh stressed the crucial need for information related to the cause and effect of the novel coronavirus to be more disability friendly.
One, ensuring that the information is shared using accessible formats. And I mentioned the effort being made by the Ministry of Public Health to ensure that sign language inset is in their video ads and information is very clear so that it could be understood. So we're seeing strides there, and that's a very positive move from the Ministry of Public Health to ensure that the information is in accessible formats.
Anyone desirous of supporting the initiative of donating sanitization items or food hampers to persons living with disabilities can contact the Ghana Council of Organizations for Persons Living with Disabilities on 231-7976 or 652-8375. Meanwhile, Minister of Public Health Valdo Lawrence on Wednesday announced that the ministry is currently working on translating the messages to allow access for persons living with disabilities.
We are currently working on the messages for persons living with disabilities.
There are approximately 12,000 persons living with disabilities in Guyana. Temika Rodney reporting for HGP Nightly News.